Destiny Utin, men are speaking on the topic not liking women.
What I was saying was, got you thinking.
The most eye-opening thing I ever learned about men was from my college human sexuality class, where the professor told us that men don't actually like women. Not all men, sure, but hang in. He said that the way that our society socializes boys to, quote, become men is not to tell them how to be men. It's just to teach them how to not be women. Don't cry, be a man. Don't be a pussy, be a man. Don't be weak, be a man. Don't be sensitive, be a man. Don't like those things. Those are girl things.
All right, ladies, we got another one. She says men don't actually like good women. And I am here to confirm that that is completely false. See, what y'all have to understand is the things that y'all may think is good in yourselves, men may not see the same thing. I'm going to give you a quick example. I'm going to take you through the mind of a guy for 1 second. You may think that you have a great personality, but the moment you meet a guy and he actually gets to know you and you start to open up to him and you start to show your vulnerable side, he may not like that vulnerable side that you are showing to him, and he can get completely turned off. Still following me? Good. Because I'm going to give you one more good example. You may think the degrees that you got from college, the money that you make from your business or your job, or the material things that you have makes you a good woman. But guess what, ladies? To a guy, none of that means nothing. So I say all of that to say that the things that women see in other women and may think that is good, men do not see the same. So ladies, take notes.
Don't like those things. Those are girl things. And the tool we use to do that kind of socializing, to steer them away from feminine things, is shame. And you just can't go your whole life being told that the worst thing you could do is be like a woman and expect to actually like women at the end of that. So they will sexually pursue women, but they don't actually like them as people.
I'm truly and authentically wondering at this point, do we hate women?
Oof, I'm a sex therapist and a clinical psychologist. My research area focuses on patriarchal oppression of AFAB women and queer people, and I would absolutely love to answer this question. The answer is yes, men do actually hate women, or at least they don't like women. They like having sex with female anatomy. They like having sex with vulvas and vaginas, but they don't actually like women. And this is really easy to see. All you have to do is scroll TikTok for a couple minutes and you'll see men talking about how much they hate women. In general, men see women first as objects and second as people. They see sex as something that they take from women and women give to them. Unfortunately, this also means that it's something that they do to women rather than with women most of the time. So to answer the question, no, men don't actually like women. They just like having sex with female anatomy. And because the whole thing is transactional, everything that they do outside of that is just to get to having sex with you and using your anatomy.
In the world, there are straight men who do not like women.
Okay, y'all, do not mind the sweat and whatever else you see happening. I'm in New Orleans for Essence Fest and it is hot as all get up out of here. And anyway, I was scrolling, trying to get a mental mind break, and I came across this video and I had to connect with it because this is so true. This is so real. I feel like it's not even just some straight men don't like women. I honestly feel like it's either, if it's not the majority, it's a significant amount of straight men don't actually like women. And I feel qualified to say this because I'm a queer woman, I'm a bisexual woman. I've dated people in the past regardless of gender, right? Because of who they were as people. And I have to be honest and say I love women. I think women are incredible, divine, powerful creatures, especially Black women, right? And the idea that you couldn't name something you really truly enjoy outside of with women is problematic enough. But I will go one further because I actually think that a lot of these straight men who don't like women also don't really like having sex with women, because I'm trying to understand, and general patterns, experiences over time, conversations with other women about their level of pleasure, and the other piece is the orgasm is very real, y'all. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the vast majority of women, more than 2/3, when they have a same-sex partner, but when they have a male partner, right, less than a third do. So that's the orgasm gap. And I kind of just have to wonder, like, does the gap exist because there are so many straight men who actually do not like women, right? Because otherwise, why would it exist? Why would you not just be so grateful to be loving up on that bodacious body for as long as it took in order to make it happen, unless you really just don't like women? So I think this guy is absolutely real, again, and it's not just about they don't like women. It's like there's a lot of straight guys out there that don't even like having sex with women, right? They like the idea of the power and control over a woman. They like the idea of conquering and domineering. They like the idea of being an alpha, but they don't actually like women.
World, there are straight men who do not like women. I'm gonna explain. Let me cook. Just let me cook. I asked in the football locker room once. I said, "Hey, bros, like, what's something that y'all like about women that's not sexual or physical or any of that?" Crickets. So then they tried to flip it. They tried to ask me the same question. I said, "Okay, you know, I feel like women are nurturers. I feel like you can let your guard down a lot around women. I feel like you can be a lot softer around women. You ain't got to be on no tough guy, macho man all day." I feel like it's amazing hearing the female's perspective for once. You feel me? Like they sense of humor is a lot different. It's so many reasons that I can go on and on about why I like women, right? And like then on the internet, right, we see podcasts all the time, multiple podcasts, and the hosts, they whole topic of discussion is just degrading women and just saying how horrible females are and why men need to put their guard up and protect themselves. And I'm like, bro, like, do y'all like, and I don't know the name for it. I feel like we can all kind of connect and, you know, we can agree that there is a name for it. I'm not going to say it, but it's just very, very weird. We can just call it weird. That's why I'd be thrown off. Like when, oh, Mason, you a lover boy. I'd be like, how are you not like that? Like you don't like your girl? Like what the, like, how don't you like your girl? So I personally, I don't want to put a name to it. You feel me? I don't want to get canceled, but I just want to say, don't ignore the signs. Like any guy that gets a thrill out of degrading women, any guy that runs under his boys the moment after he get done doing girl and he goes to them to get the satisfaction and the validation for whatever they did, it's a name for that. And I'm gonna just label it weird. Yeah.
Say some men don't like women for real. I'm not questioning your sexuality. I mean, you don't see women as people. There are certain men that only see you as an object to have sex with, an object for status or power, but they don't see you as a human being. They don't see you as equal. That's why they want you to serve them. That's why they keep throwing this word submissive around every which way, because some men don't want a wife, they want a slave. Some men don't want a mind, they want a trophy. Some men don't want your heart, they want your box. What I'm telling you, lady, is run fast as away from these men. And I'm going to give you the run fastest from these men starter pack. Any man that excessively uses the word delusional, run away from this man. Women are delusional. They delusional. These delusional women. Starter pack. He excessively uses the word accountability. Run fast. He probably don't like women that much. Any men that don't like women, but they're unattracted to men and they have no choice but to deal with you. And they act like it, don't they? Like these men don't like women for real. They don't bond with women. They don't emotionally connect with women. They prefer to be around men. They respect men. They get along with men. They see men as their equals. They do not view you as it. But the only reason they're with you is because they're not sexually attracted to the men. If it wasn't for sex or power, they wouldn't be with you. I need y'all to watch out for these men. Like, actually, like, inquire about whether this man actually like women. Not really, like, inquire about whether this man actually like women. Not if you're heterosexual. My question to you is, do you actually like women? There's so many men